She said, you ain't no good. You ain't no good. She said, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. She said, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. She said, you ain't no good. You ain't no good. She said, you ain't no good. No good, no good. She said, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. She said, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. She said, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. She said, 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 Zookeeper, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. She said, Zookeeper, you ain't no good, but you feel so good. So good, so good, so good. She, she, oh she said, you ain't no good, you ain't no good, you ain't no good, you ain't no good. She said, Zookeeper, you ain't no good. She said, Reverend Zookeeper Rookies, it's Valentine's Day, and Reverend Eagle, he did fell in love with the city and the village of Marshall, and right now he making a property stake uh, interest on his show. He happened to be on some land, and he don't know if this person owns the land down yonder. And Rabbit Eagle say he a businessman. He gonna try to get the farm for free under 501c3 because we got so many community needs, and artificial intelligence ain't nowhere to new. Shout out to quality deer management. It's practice on this property. The QDMA promotes. Shout out to the sign. No trespassing, but we don't really get to see all of it. But we on land, and shout out to Matt. Shout out to Halverson. Matt and his artificial intelligent or traditional, if you will, equipment. We fully don't know what it is, but what it is a big piece of equipment. And Reverend Eagle saying, shout out to any human who brave enough to live where they got big equipment and tractors and trailers and deers and bears and lions and tigers. And Reverend Eagle say he loved the country, and he in the country right now. He in the village of Martian, if you will. He's looking at property. He's got a protected property interest in a situation where he think, well, the people got so rich that maybe they forgot about uh tending to the property. And Reverend Eagle say we must most dubiously now, as true Christian, we shot out Victoria A. Bailey, Beloit Police Department. We shot out all the Beloit Police Department who miss Reverend Eagle walking around town and condemning the land and showing out on their bosses. They want to say a lot of things, but they scared. They don't want to be fired. And then they got this clown named Reverend Eagle because there's man, he say he just coming and take over everything, think he run everything, but then he been through some tribulation, circumstance, causation to he got a testimony before God and the land for 3 years. He say he been in a situation where he been going against law enforcement official, and he was had happened to, and the habitudes got approached by an officer named Victoria Bailey. She said that she wanted to hang out with Reverend Eagle, and he said, "Baby, we can't hang out right now because you a police officer. You want that type of budget, and then you got to understand how my mind work. I was sitting in prison for so long, and God just kept opening up my imagination. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait one goddamn minute, zookeeper. Is you stupid? Look at me. I run the land. I run everything. I run nature. I run all the people. I run everything and everyone. I run all the creatures. I run all living things. I run everything. I'm almighty. I'm eternal. I'm incomprehensible. I'm everything. I'm magnificent, but you got to learn how to speak to me. And you got to go around the people who say they speak for me. And Reverend Eagle say he happened to, and the happen tos. And shout out to Medina. Reverend Eagle say he happened to, and the happen tos stumble up in a church called the Mercy Hill Church in by the Armory, and he shot out all the soldiers, all the sailors. He shot out all her daughters. He shot out every branch of law enforcement here. We talking about the Army. We talking about the Coast Guard. We talking about the Marines. We talking about the Navy, the Air Force. We talking about the new situation, circumstance, and causation where we say we do CIA work, we do federal work, we do state work, we take on all municipalities in a situation where Reverend Eagle say he done discovered now that in the city of Marshall, in the village of Marshall, and in so many other cities, we got so many people not tending to their property. And if God gave you a monopoly on the property, would you be dumb enough not to tend to your property? Would you not protect your property by having it really ran legitimately, or would you, in your right frame of mind, your state of thinking, would you most dubiously, not most wonderfully, try to be everything? The agent for the business, the records custodian for the business, the repairman for the business, the the litigation guy for the business. Would you, if you got blessed by God, and He say, well, if you study enough books, you will never learn that there's a shortage of funds. There is no shortage of funds in my kingdom. Reverend Eagle say there is no shortage of funds in the kingdom of God, but a lot of people don't know what the kingdom of God is, who is the King of Kings, who is the Lords of Lords. We got so many people appointed as state and federal elected positions, and nobody know they free exercise right clause, and it's hurting Reverend Eagle condemns man as we delegating on a nice February day, February 13, 2024, one day before Valentine's Day, and Reverend Eagle say this is your Valentine's Day. He's shouting out all the vets. He's shouting out all the people who really came and transparently now sacrificed for the land that we live in the United States of America, United States of America. We most dubiously now shot these people out. Us Reverend Eagle, goddamn man, we in the village of Marshall, and Reverend Eagle on his show, he say Reverend Zookeeper, if you will, he get used to the Zookeeper name, and you will too. I mean, Reverend Eagle say, you gonna get used to Zookeeper, and Zookeeper gonna get zoo to you, and we all got virtue and things that we must most dubiously now respect. Now, Reverend Eagle say he got a show to do. He see the public safety guy, and is they really in up to the 10,000 more that chose now. Coles, shout out to Slide and Associates. They try to slide up on Reverend Eagle. What are you doing? Well, what are you doing? And then we get to the what are you doing? And then Reverend Eagle get a few dollars. But in a situation where Reverend Eagle say he out tending the property that ain't here. But then he got a property protected interest in the property up the road. He thinking he could get a 501c3. He thinking he can get some billionaires, some millionaires, some little saints that may had inherited from a passing away of a family member, a loved one, a friend, a foe, somebody that they hated, somebody that they loved, but they left them a lot of treasure behind. And Reverend Eagle say he used to give in to the flesh, and he He don't. God told him to control his fleshly ways. So Reverend Eagle controlling his fleshly ways. He doing his thing, and he say he on the campaign, and he trying to figure out now what's going on with all this property where ain't nobody attending to the property. We got so many people that might want to be employed, but then they ain't studied one book on how to attend to the village property, the city property, how to start a business on anything that we call property. As we got human eyeballs, if we got human ears, and we hear human sound coming from our environment, and then we can taste it, and then we can smell it, and we can touch. I mean things, and God say He control all things. So Reverend Eagle condensed man Habitu, and the Habitu had got caught up in a situation in Rock County where he say the humans were not respecting the law. Reverend Eagle, fully a lawyer, he's saying, hold on, rookie, I was in prison, controlling that population for staff and inmates. And then we get in a situation where Reverend say, I went to college for that. I mean, why would we subject me to this level of scrutiny and this level of manipulation of the law? And I'm the lawyer. I'm the best lawyer in the world. And then they laughed at you. Oh, it's so funny. They come up laughing. And you know, God said we should always control the demons. And we control the serpents. And Reverend Eagle out here standing on his serpents. Now, he most dubiously want to let you know he stand on all serpents anywhere and everywhere. He had to kill him before he even got in the vicinity, if you will. We got a little situation where we had some people say they were working for God, but had no idea that they most dubiously was running up on the King of all kings in a situation where if they played demonic games with Reverend Eagle, he was gonna catch him, and if they led by the Spirit, and then he was gonna catch him, he was gonna take him to so many different levels of getting out their life traps. And Reverend Eagle say he try to get everybody out their life trap, but a lot of people like to stay stuck in their life trap. And today we focusing on racism. Reverend Eagle say we focusing on racism today because there's no way any native person any native person would let their land just not be up to code. I mean, anybody could come out here any age with a plastic bag, probably over 4 years old, and just pick up all this trash and beer bottles and drug substances that we as true Christian would not like to see on the new terrain we trying to build in the reformatting of society where we've been controlled by environmental manipulation, racism, social segregation, and manipulating people who really can't think. Reverend Eagle say he was approached by also she was a fresh student, and Reverend Eagle say, well, baby, you got to hold on because I just got played with it. And in a play with of, we want to challenge him. We want to try to get him back in prison. We don't want him to ever blow up. We don't want him to ever have more than us. And Reverend Eagle say, well, God said he must have more than you because you not educated. You really ain't a true soldier like Reverend Eagle. And Reverend Eagle say he created his own show and he had to lock you in. He's zookeeper, but he gotta keep saying Reverend Eagle because a lot of people still used to Reverend Eagle. So zookeeper say it's a narrow bridge to really getting to see and know God, to really getting to be able to speak to God and speak to the community. As you say, you on the nature walk, nature talk, and you doing it for the environment. The Reverend say he don't know why he don't see no you understand me, safety in the 10,000 interchangeable names and codes that we live and die by as true Christian and people who working for us because we got a kingdom company. And Reverend Eagle saying, what is your kingdom company today? It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and we got so many people caught up in wanting to be in love. It's just a story that it just never get played out. So many get played in the name of love, and so many people get played in the name of imitating and trying to be true Christian based on somebody else's definition of what a true Christian is. Well, Reverend Eagle say, well, a true Christian gonna always push when God tell him to push. And Reverend Eagle say God telling him to push right now to get the humans, all the officers, all the CIA, FBI, all the new block kings, all the thugs, all the criminals to try to think about stop rookies 40 acres and a mule. Damn. Ain't none of you rookies thinking about 40 acres of rule. What we thinking about is going and shopping and impressing all the people with all the vanity which we wear when we think we somebody, but we really ain't nobody because we thinking about ourselves. And Reverend Eagle say for 3 years he has taken his time out of his life to really get the people to know what God is about, to let the people know the constitutional foes of life being God controls nature, he controls man, and he controls the sky, all the invisible and unforeseen things that we will never ever make it to unless we get to that next level of worship with God, because he sacrificed. And he want to know which one of us going to sacrifice for him. He gave you manuscript. He gave you the Holy Bible, those sweet and holy scriptures he left behind for you. He gave them to you. He say, eat off this, drink of my blood, eat of my flesh, and you will come back now purified and sanctified, glorified, holy. And then I'm gonna build you up. I'm gonna let the people try to abuse you, but you gonna make a joke of them. It's like when he came and flipped the tables over at the temple. The people got so caught up in the servitude, the business transactions, that they forgot God and his goodness. And Reverend Eagle say God's goodness allows us to elevate beyond any physical foe who would ever try to manipulate you with any demonic energy. When you know you on a mission for God, you've been commissioned by God, and who's calling my name and who's calling your name today is Reverend Eagle. He's shouting out Victoria Bailey, shouting out. He most dubiously must shout out Michelle Eggers. She thought she could sneak in Reverend Eagle life. You can't sneak in my life. Don't want you. Don't need you nowhere on my caseload. Reverend Eagle say he about to make it off probation. He responding to all the frivolous roadblocking that the attorneys for the police has committed and thought Reverend Eagle wasn't going to get it right. But you got to understand, Reverend Eagle has been going through tribulation. We can look it up on CCAP, and some things we can't look up on CCAP, but most dubiously, most wonderfully, we must look at Rock County District Attorney's Office, David O'Leary and Mary Brico's work as of late. When Reverend Eagle said he was approached by his neighbor just kept pulling out guns and doing all kind of silly reports on him, and they were just locking Reverend Eagle up for these reports. And Reverend Eagle was like, hold on, this really ain't right. This really ain't true public safety. I got to show I converted from being a demon, and my good weeds and my good deeds and my good seeds. Now I've been spreading seeds, my good seeds and my good deeds, and all my goodness is outweighing my bad, but we can't get that by faith and good deeds alone. So in these days, Reverend Eagle saying artificial intelligence can get us past all the lexicons we've been caught up in as we've been playing like we've been going to church through Reverend Eagle Condemns Man show, and then we've been spying on Reverend Eagle, and Reverend Eagle been some type of terrorist. If you stop rookies. God damn it, the people say Reverend Eagle been a terrorist. He been so on the terror to get his leg back that he's a terrorist, and we gotta watch him, and we gotta let the FBI kick in on him. We gotta left the CIA. We gotta use the sky. And Reverend Eagle saying he trying to get a whole new branch of government, and it's called artificial intelligence. Say we want to get past the cowboy and the Indian syndrome. If you don't mind, Reverend Eagle just want to give you a piece of the steak. He thinking we could get this thing pumping and looking so good, so beautiful, so wonderful for all the homeless people in the city of Janesville, in the cities in Rock counties, and all the people that just need a place to stay to get their mind right for a couple of days, want to come and sleep, want to come and get a good meal, want to get a good conversation from somebody who would just listen to them and not interrupt. They could be saying the most unsophisticated, unorthodox communication you could ever hear in your human ear. And these people they're going through tribulation, and they just might want to talk to somebody. It's Reverend Eagle. He say he think he can Reverend Eagle say he think he could get this situation over here looking so beautiful, so wonderful, so gorgeous for the people. And if we could just sit back and get past social segregation, racism, and all the other disms, and buffoonery situation where we done got caught up in because our pride now done got in the way. Reverend Eagle say he always make a person go against God when they pride get in the way because they thought they were smarter than God. But nobody, no human with imagination is smarter than the Lord our God. So we must most dubiously, not most wonderfully, glorify who God is, what God is about, and how majestic and how mysterious His love is for the human population. All those who declared in the creed that they gave up on Reverend Eagle Condensed Man because he had lost his mind, or they gave up on Reverend Eagle Condensed Man because of this. They may have gave up on Reverend Eagle Condensed Man because of that, and they gave up on Reverend Eagle Condensed Man because of this, and they gave up on Reverend Eagle Condensed Man because of that, and then they gave up on Reverend Eagle because of that, and then they gave up on Reverend Eagle because of this, and somebody else told them Reverend Eagle was the biggest idiot to ever speak for God, ever communicate anything for God. And Reverend Eagle said, well, if you just stop and listen for 2 more minutes, maybe I can teach you something your pastor has never taught you. Do you know your free exercise right clause? Do you know how to solicit for 40 acres and a mule? Have you studied any case law to start a 501c3, a nonprofit for any of the human in your community, where you want to teach artificial intelligence, where you want to teach them how to dance, where you want to teach them how to read, where you want to teach them how to write, where you want to teach them how to do legal work, where you want to teach them how to inherit what you inherited from your life tribulation as a skill, because in the most basic elementary facts of living, then you sacrifice some time out your life, and then God bless you to have, and then the not haves was jealous because you had and they didn't. So we got the have nots versus the haves, and then those in the middle are just watching and so fearful they might be able to talk circles around Reverend Eagle Condensed Man and his sermon that we doing today. Reverend Eagle say you might be able to talk circles around Reverend Eagle. You might be able to do so much more than Reverend Eagle. I mean, you might could come out here with the drums, with the symphony, with the orchestra, with whatever God has blessed you with as a resource. And Reverend Eagle say he's in a village of Marshall, and he's taking on any human who ever sacrificed time to build on the property. Any village of Marshall police department, any village of Marshall property auditor, any city hall, village hall spokesperson, any politician who has been elected to make sure this property right here can always stimulate economical growth and redevelopment and stability for the village of Marshall. It's Reverend Eagle. He's saying he got a show. Reverend Zookeeper, Reverend Eagle, he got 10 channels on YouTube. He go against the president. He go against anybody who said they was elected as a public figure. We shouting out all the veterans. We shouting out any Valentine's Day show that could be a show, and we shouting out The Voice. And Reverend Eagle say he gonna critique them pre, mid, and post. We shouting out everything. And Reverend Eagle say he done went crazy because he done studied so many books in Wisconsin statutory authority now 18 section dash 18 dash 94 18 subsection 94 gives him the right as a news reporter to come and speak on firearms and police stations and any business that ever was business. Right? I mean, say he happened to, in the happen tos, stumble up on a situation where foster parents are needed. 608-575-0827. Foundation Health and Wholeness. We are foundations.org. Now we are a nonprofit. Like them on Facebook, like them on YouTube, like them on Instagram, like them on every police officer station in the the United States of America. We got to understand, Reverend Eagle will get you in a loop of being able to advertise with any business that's promoting real public safety. And Reverend Eagle say he's trying to promote public safety today. We trying to figure out now, could we 501c3 this thing? How can we get this situation circumstance back percolating for the human who may want to come and delegate and say that they did some redevelopment, and then we thinking about putting some artificial intelligent web design all in the loop, and then artificial intelligent seed and artificial intelligent fertilizer and artificial intelligent corn and artificial intelligent hay and artificial intelligent every goddamn thing. I mean, but then we got so many people that ain't never studied one subject matter on artificial intelligence. So then we got the haves and the have-nots fighting again. And shout out to this, cause we know it ain't always. Stop, rookies. We know it's true Christian. It ain't always look like this. It's Reverend Eagles. We got foster parents that's needed. We got people that really need to come out the closet who got all the money that's really controlling all the things. Well, we get a situation where we could start a farm under 50c3 umbrella where we can say we can church it. I mean, we can start a church. It could be all faith-based. And let's just do all faith-based we talking about the Catholic, we talking about the Presbyterians, we talking about the Protestants, we talking about the Hindu, we talking about the Muslims, we talking about the Muslims, we talking about the Shiites, we talking about anybody that was somebody where we could put our human hands and our human minds to work to get some artificial intelligent crop going and some profit growing and some profit sharing growing, so we could get some more programs in the community. I mean, we so behind. It's Reverend Eagle Condensed Man. He say he got 30 subpoenas to get. He got this to do. He got that to do. But God told him he must do this first, because the people in Rock County, they just horny for Reverend Eagle Condensed Man again. And Reverend Zookeeper, he say, well, me and you kind of split up a long time ago, because when it was time for you to do your due diligence as a human, elected and employed by the city of Janesville, the county of Rock County, you really didn't step up. And then when we get to court on March 15th, 2024, 2023, SC 3025, and then we get to court on a 4 federal cases. See, Reverend Eagle, he got him federal, he got him state. So he say 21 CV 555 JDP, 22 CV 482 JDP. He say 23 CV 91 JDP, and he say 21 CV 764 JDP is in the skillet momentarily for 2024 readdress. Well, Reverend Eagle Condensed Man say he had to take on every lawyer that ever was a lawyer, every pastor, whoever considered themselves a pastor. Reverend, say you reach out to them and they just ignore them, just like City Hall did in Janesville. I mean, racism was the reason. How the hell this man say he more smart than us? He ain't took no accreditation. He don't know nobody. And Reverend Eagle say he don't give a damn if he don't know nobody. He your boss, because you and your friends continue to stay caught up in the politics of making money. Reverend Eagle get out here, he get on his phone, he make money, he call bullshit like bullshit's supposed to be called. He got all the police caught doing wrong. I mean, they were definitely doing wrong. You can never deny anybody any administrative rights in the administrative grievance process, because then you deny them they right under Brady discovery materials. We got the rookies looking so foul because they try to play with him. And he, in the village marshal, at the library, doing his thing on his show for Valentine's Day, rookies. Is what Reverend Eagle Condensed Man say he doing. He say he had a show to do on YouTube. A lot of people tried to get in this way. We can't let him. Ain't no way he could ever. But Reverend Eagle say you can't stop God and his true soldiers. Good night, rookies.